Hey, what's up you guys, my name is Marcos, welcome to my channel, and welcome to Cathy Rain, the Director's Cut. So I have played this before, maybe a couple months ago, or maybe late last year, I can't remember anymore. But I thought it would be a good idea for me to play it again just because I did see the second one did drop just last month, right? So I'm not too sure if the stories are going to connect, but in case they do, I'd rather have a fresh memory about what, oh my god. I'd rather have a fresh memory about what we just went through compared to just being confused or lost. Again, that's if they even connect. If they don't, then hey, so be it. But if they do, again, at least we have a fresh memory about what happened. And since this is going to be my first video upload to my channel, I thought I'd play something that I'm very familiar with. I don't want to play a game where I'm always struggling or just, wasting too much time on a particular area. So that's why I thought it would be a good idea for me to play this, and in the future, I will be playing other games. It won't just be point and click type of games, guys. It's going to be games like maybe Resident Evil, or maybe games like Outlast, or games, just other games out there that I'm very interested to play. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I gotta say. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get right into it.
Hey, you.
Hey. Oh, man. Oh, God, this is so comfy. I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you.
Uh-huh. This room sure looks different when it's spinning.
So I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when
Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but...
Wait, hear me out. So I noticed this article about a war veteran from Conwell Springs who just died. I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and...
Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep.
And get this! His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain.
What did you just say?
You knew him, right? I knew it! I knew you'd know him.
Yeah, was my grandfather. I really don't want to talk about it. I haven't seen him since I was a kid. No, wait, sorry. I haven't seen him since I was a kid. Yeah, a lifetime ago. Okay. We'll go with this one.
Yeah, was my grandfather. Hey, wait a minute. I never told you where I grew up.
Oh, well, I might have sort of looked you up.
That is not cool, Eileen. Seriously.
I just couldn't help myself.
Well, one of these days you're gonna help yourself to a restraining order. I'm just telling you this as a friend.
I know. Well, anyway, you should know that the funeral is tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you gonna go?
I don't know. Good night, Eileen.
Good night, Cathy.
Also, just so you guys know, if you guys do see like a cut randomly, I do gotta take off in a few minutes, or not a few minutes, maybe like in an hour or something. Okay, September 25th, 1995, day 1. So yeah, I might be able to record 1 hour and then
God, make it stop.
come back to finish the rest. I do believe each day does have like an hour and a half, if I remember that correctly. Use the left mouse button to walk. Okay. Or left, my bad. But if I remember correctly, I think each day does have like an hour,
Looks like
an hour and a
Eileen
half
left a
per
note
day.
for me here. Hi, Kat. Since it's such a long drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later. E. I'm so getting a new roommate. Well, I guess I should get going. I'm late enough as it is.
Okay, spacebar, hold, display interactables in the room. Okay, nice. Wait, I don't remember doing this part. I'm pretty sure I played this, but I don't remember. Unless I just probably skipped over. Not skipped over, but I probably didn't pay attention to it. Anyway.
That movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for being an extra. She tells everyone who walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks.
That's funny.
I'm fairly sure it's about some guy who falls in love with his golden retriever.
Okay.
I think that movie is about a girl and a boy who hate each other at first and then they fall in love for no reason at all. Oh, wait, that's every romantic comedy ever.
I do think too there's another version of this. I'm playing the director's cut, of course, but I think there's an original version. I didn't get the chance to play the original one back then just because I didn't have a PC back in the day. I recently just built my PC early this year, so.
Eileen's closet, filled to the brink with inherited clothes and Christian joy.
Right.
Makeup check, hair check, horrible mood and contempt for humanity check.
Okay, Kathy.
We meet again, Mr. Bear. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you ended up so close to my lighter.
One thing I really like about Kathy is that she's very sarcastic.
Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name, Eileen Mildred Summers. Mildred. Oh my God, I'm gonna get her for that. I wish I could wrap up that fact and save it for Christmas. Eileen's schedule. There's a note for today. Set alarm clock for Kathy. Can't have her miss the funeral.
Yeah, so I'm going to click through everything just for you guys.
Honestly, she can believe in what she wants as long as she doesn't try to shove it down my throat.
True. I mean, not just for you guys, but since this is like a, you know, the whole point of the game is point and click, so.
Eileen makes her bed with surgical precision.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, Kathy. Relax. Pink bear. We clicked on that. Is that a picture there? It is, but I don't think we could click on it. I think we can click on the closet.
Filled to the brink with inherited clothes and...
Yeah, okay. Suitcase, bed, alarm clock. We checked the posters. The cross, we just checked it out, right?
Honestly, she...
Yeah, okay.
Color printer. Super fancy, apparently. A fact which Eileen loves to remind me of. Eileen borrowed it from school. She takes a bunch of computer classes. I'm no geek, but I know how to use one. A computer, that is, not a geek. It's some advanced scanner thingy. Our room phone. It's got an external line.
Okay,
I don't need to make any calls right now.
What else? I like how her side's all clean and Kathy's side's just unorganized.
Just some random band poster. Pulp Fiction. Love that flick. My electric guitar. Got it cheap from a lesbian I met at a concert. Helped me get rid of my last two roommates.
I'm not sure why, you know, her being a lesbian really mattered, but hey, whatever.
The Thing. One of my favorite horror movies. Messy. Just the way I like it.
I can tell.
Messy. Just the way I like it. Just some random
Is that it? Kathy's bed, guitar, poster. I guess that's it for now then, guys. Closet, mirror, alarm clock, printer, computer.
Eileen borrowed it from school. She takes... I'm no geek, but I know how...
Okay.
Computer.
I guess that's it then. Okay. Guess we're good to go.
I'm fairly sure it's about some...
Yeah, okay. All right, let's get out of here then.
Ugh, just my luck.
Now, I will say, I do remember the early parts of the game. Once we get past like a particular day, maybe in part 2.
Do you know why I pulled you over, ma'am?
It gets a bit blurry for me. Just because I know I said I played this before, but I played other games after this, so. The ticket quota of yours isn't gonna fill itself. Or wasn't gonna fill itself, sorry. It's gotta be to compliment me on my driving, right? You need directions to you,
You need directions to the nearest donut shop?
Trying to be a smartass, ma'am? Nobody likes a smartass. Do you know how fast you were going?
Yes.
And?
Yes, sir.
A smartass playing dumb. Aren't you just a perfect blend of obnoxious?
I guess so. Look, I'm really sorry, officer. I'm in a huge hurry to this thing, and the road has been empty for miles. You know how it is.
Well, what I do know is that the speed limit here is 65. I clocked you at 77. You're getting a ticket.
Oh, to the movies? I prefer horror flicks.
Regular comedian, huh? Don't quit your day job.
I don't know why, but I remember when I played this on my laptop, my laptop would get a bit loud. So I'm glad I have a PC now. I wonder if I should have played the original version on my laptop instead of the director's cut. Just because there is like a slight graphic upgrade, right?
Well, here we are after a 40-minute drive and a harebrained speeding ticket. God, I really need a smoke. Does anyone object? Guess not. Dead people rule.
Is that it? Oh, come on, Kathy, really? You gotta step on it before you you gotta step on it after you throw it out. Come on. Come on. What are you doing?
We are gathered here today to honor a person of great integrity, a pillar of the community, and a decorated war hero. His name was Joseph Irving Rain. We all remember his warm heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is surely heaven's gain. Now we entrust our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies so that they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Oh, Kathy, you big baby, just talk to her.
Okay, here we go.
Excuse me, Mrs. Rain?
Have we met, Anna? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's Catherine.
Catherine who?
You don't recognize me? I guess it's been a while. I might be a bit taller than you remember me.
Kathy? Bless my soul. Look at you, all grown up. Oh, how I wish Joseph could see you now, finally coming home.
Let's hope he can. Wherever he is.
A comforting thought, dear. Lord, how long has it been? 10 years? 15?
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Goodness, we have some catching up to do then. I want to know everything. Listen, I'm not quite ready to leave yet, but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Sure, I'd love to. I passed it on my way here. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
I'll see you soon then. I'm so glad you found your way back home. I can't wait for us to have a chance to talk.
Same here. See you in a bit.
Man, they got so much catching up to do, right?
Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different.
Yeah. Not sure if...
You don't want to get me started. Let's just say me and the humble servants of God have a history of not getting along.
Okay. Sorry, I was just trying to click on things. I was trying to use the keyboard like to move, but I forgot it's just the mouse. The mouse. I
You
almost said
don't want
mice.
to get.
All right, sorry. Anyway, Kathy, we'll just leave then.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, hold on.
Thanks.
If you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Is that so?
Here, have a brochure. It's never too late to turn away from a path of sin.
And what makes you so sure I'm on a sinful path, Father? Wouldn't you say the prejudice is Wouldn't you say that prejudice is but a small step from the 7 big ones? You're not familiar with the concept of a lost cause, are you? No sin? But what am I supposed to do for fun? We'll do this one.
No sin. But what am I supposed to do for fun?
Behind those words is a deep wound, a desire to belong. If you let him, Christ can fill that void.
Oh, please don't make Christ fill my void.
Oh,
I'm
God.
totally not up for that.
The crude facade of a lost soul. I'll pray for you. I wish you comfort in this time of grief.
Okay, Father, thanks. But yeah, I'm hoping my recording is going through well. I did do a few test recordings to make sure my audio levels are good. Yeah. That is one thing I'm a bit worried about right now, just because all this is brand new to me. Okay, so let's go visit the grandmother.
Grandma, anybody home?
I don't know what it is, I just love rainy days. Very therapeutic.
There's nothing quite like the soothing sound of rain falling on a window.
Exactly.
Nice black leather coat, right up my alley. A mere single pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds.
Okay. Red horse?
Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently. An old wheelchair. Not too dusty. Grandpa must have used it towards the end. Some kind of winter forest scene. I've always wondered if it's supposed to be Conwell Woods or not.
But I hope I don't annoy you guys with clicking on everything. I mean, again, this is the whole point of the game, so.
A wedding photo from when my grandparents married. They look younger than I am now. Things have sure changed.
Right.
A small table lamp. It's a photo of this very farm from way back. It says June 12, 1910 in the corner.
I don't think we need this right
I don't
now.
have anything to search for yet.
Yeah, okay.
I don't have anything to talk about with E right now.
Never mind. Now, again, since I played this before, there is some parts that I do remember, but after a particular day, I do kind of get, I kind of forget some of the things that happen. I forget, like, the main plot of the story, so I will admit, maybe for this early first part of the video, I might take more of a backseat and just let you guys enjoy the dialogue without me talking too much and interrupting.
Some kind of winter forest scene. I've always wondered if it's supposed to be Conwell Woods or not. It's a photo of this very farm from way back. It says June 12, 1910 in the corner.
Damn, that's freaking... that is so long ago.
A wedding photo from when my grandparents married. They look younger than I am now. Things have sure changed.
Okay, what else can we click on?
Dog fighting. Grandpa used to love that stuff.
Can we go upstairs?
I shouldn't overstay my welcome.
Okay then. I think that is it for now. Let's go ahead and go to the living room.
Oh, hello, dear. I was just wondering what took you so long.
Sorry, I couldn't resist taking that old wheelchair for a spin. Oh, don't give me that look. I put it back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when you were little. Come have a seat. We have so much to talk about. So, now, tell me about your life in the city.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I'm going to school for journalism. It's my second year. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
Ah, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father? Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He disappeared without a trace. No matter, that's ancient history. How's Sharon, then?
Tell you the truth, you had her committed to a mental institution. Avoid the subject, no reason to bring it up now. Wait a minute. You had her committed to a mental institution. As in us or the grandmother?
Mom is... I had her committed to a place where she could get some real help.
Oh, okay.
I just couldn't take it anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. In spite of everything that happened when she took you away.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here now.
Me too. So, what about you? How have you been doing all these years?
I've been lonely ever since the accident. There's no denying that.
What accident?
Goodness gracious. Of course you don't know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what.
I will never forget that dreadful day. August 16th, 1981. It was the middle of the night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our door. He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first, all dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been ripped from his body. Since that day, he never spoke a word, forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time? I had no idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
That's horrible, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
Okay, incident in 81.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in 81?
I haven't the faintest idea. He acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first, I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. It must have had something to do with the war.
Post-traumatic stress disorder. What did the doctors say? What about the police?
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating. I didn't think too much of it at the time. Joseph was a man of few words. I'm sure he just didn't wish to burden me with it, whatever it was.
What did the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. That's what they call it. I've heard it all by now. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact. They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch, but the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
And this injury just happened to occur on the very same night he mysteriously disappears?
Indeed. I refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town. The sheriff was convinced there was some kind of foul play involved, but the investigation turned up nothing. He later said that he was sorry, but that he was forced to close the case.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
You're welcome to try, dear. Some kind of closure would mean the world to me.
Okay, I think I'll head over to the sheriff's station for a little chat then. Would be nice to witness police doing some actual police service for once.
Sure, you go ahead. Let me know if I can be of any more help.
New location added. Okay, let's get going. You know what? I didn't even bother checking this out. Hold on. Let me show it to our grandmother.
What do you think about this church, Grandma?
They seem harmless to me, but they can be a bit pushy at times.
You could say that. Handing out pamphlets at funerals is in pretty bad taste.
Awfully strange behavior for a priest, I'll give you that.
Interesting.
I don't want to show her that. I don't want to show her that. She'll just start worrying about me. I don't want to show her that. She'll just start worrying about me.
Okay then, so let's go ahead and start heading out to a new location, guys.
See you later, Gramps.
Take care, dear.
Hold on, let me look around here. I didn't have the chance since
Grandpa
we just
in
went
his Air
talking to
Force
her right
uniform.
away.
Looks to be in his early 20s. That's my great-grandfather, Eric Wren. I never met him. They changed the spelling to Rain after he died, I think.
Oh, okay.
Some woman dressed fancy. I'm not sure how I'm related to her, but she has my hair. Planes, planes, and more planes. Planes, 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 planes.
Okay. Sideboard.
I used to love digging through those drawers when I was a kid, looking for coins, buttons, and trinkets. Expensive looking scotch. That thing has been standing there forever.
Fancy.
I used to love digging through those drawers when I was a kid, looking for coins, buttons, and trinkets.
Damn it, I didn't mean to do
There are a
that.
few There.
Sorry, guys.
Well, gotta go.
Bye, Kathy.
Oh my god, please stop it. I'm trying
See
to
you
click
later,
on the
Gramps.
Take
freaking
care.
items in the room here. Couch, coffee table.
Grandma has prepared some tea for us. A decent-sized book collection. Most of them science or history related from the looks of it. An intricate toy airplane with moving parts. I remember playing with that. Grandpa had a whole collection of them.
I also did buy a few games during the Steam sale. I'm currently recording this on July 7th, so by the time I upload this to YouTube, the Steam sale might be over. But if you guys bought any games, let me know what kind of games you guys bought. Me personally, I'm trying to stick with horror games. I mean, that's kind of the whole purpose of this channel. Now, of course, I might play some other variety games, like maybe Call of Duty, like the story missions, or this, I guess the campaign mode, sorry. And just, you know.
Painting of a blue sky with clouds. Probably supposed to be a backdrop for those angels.
Just other games that catch my interest. But, I mean, my channel is going to be more about horror games. I mean, I do like mystery games as well. It's kind of like in the same category, in a way, right?
That's where the nice china is kept. Only for special occasions. I have yet to see it outside the cabinet.
Okay. But yeah, guys, let me know what kind of games you guys bought during the sale, because they've had some pretty good deals, and I feel like Steam has, you know, I feel like they sometimes have better deals compared to Xbox, or not Xbox, but just consoles in general. Because I do have an Xbox Series S. Angel figurines. Did we click on
Grandma
that?
always had a penchant for little angel figurines like these. I bet E would love them.
Oh, I'm sure she would. Photo. Okay, I guess we're good to go then. Alright, cool. And I do plan on streaming sometime pretty soon, but again, I just gotta get the hang of this YouTube stuff first. You know, I want to get out of my comfort zone just a little bit, and once I feel like I'm comfortable with myself, then I'll be able to stream. I'm not sure if I want to do it on Twitch or YouTube. I gotta, figure everything out first. I don't know why, but this guy reminds me of the what's his name? Barbie's boyfriend. Is it Ken? Maybe it's just the hair. I don't know.
Hey, Sheriff.
Hi.
Hello.
Howdy.
Do I
Really?
have to
That's
commit
it? Okay.
a crime to get your attention? Because I seriously will.
Ma'am, I'm really quite busy at the moment.
Damn, Kathy, relax.
I know you.
Uh-oh, that can't be
I'm
good.
pretty sure you don't.
Yes, I do. You're Kathy. Kathy Rain.
My reputation precedes me, in a kind of but not totally creepy way.
Aw, come on. It's me, Lenny. Lenny Marks.
Admit the truth. You have no clue who he is. Pretend to recognize him.
Oh, right. Lenny. Long time no see, buddy.
Ain't that the truth? I suppose you came to town for the funeral?
Yep, that's right.
Sorry for your loss. Joseph was a great guy before, well, you know.
Yeah, he really was.
So, anyway, what can I do for you today?
Damn, we just lied.
I wanted to ask if you know anything about my grandfather's accident.
I really don't know much beyond the rumors. The sheriff may have more information, but even he probably doesn't know anything that isn't in the report. It happened before either of us worked here.
Okay, I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff then.
Sure thing. His office is to your right.
Okay, hold on, sir. Before we do
gotta
that,
go.
Good luck.
let me go ahead and snoop
Have a
around.
complimentary cup of joe if you want.
Oh, thanks.
Ah, maybe later. Thanks.
Sure thing. See ya.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really much of a coffee person. I do like to drink tea every once in a while, but I don't know. I'm just not much for caffeine.
A medieval fortress near an ocean, probably supposed to be somewhere in Europe.
Okay.
A medieval
Oh, same thing.
a bunch of cops lining up for a photo. Fax machines, the pinnacle of modern technology.
Yeah, I don't remember me pressing spacebar to look around. Maybe, again, I might have just completely... I didn't see it? I don't know.
Various notices and a wanted poster.
Imagine our pictures on there.
How's the paperwork coming along, Lenny?
A potted
okay,
plant.
that's maybe
Looks a
halfway
bit
through.
thirsty.
That's no good. We're gonna have to cancel lunch today.
Again?
Land of the free.
Your
America.
motivation shouldn't be limited by your growling stomach, Lenny.
If you say so, boss.
Man, this guy seems mean. Anyway. If my voice gets a bit raspy here and there, sorry, I am going through some terrible allergies as well.
Oh crap, it's you again.
The smartass returns. You have some more crimes to confess?
Oh, maybe a felony or two.
Wouldn't be surprised. Look, I'm busy here. What do you want?
I just have a few questions, that's all.
Fine. Go ahead.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
He had a stroke in the woods. That's what happened.
If that's all there is, why would Sheriff Truman open an investigation?
It was just standard procedure. A general occurrence report always has to be filed.
I see. Did you know him at all?
No, I haven't been in town for long. Man sure has one hell of a reputation, though. It's been over a decade since he was put in that wheelchair, and people still talk about the man he used to be. It's like he was a cult leader or something.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
Could be, but you know what they say. Things too good to be true usually are.
Easy there, buddy.
Could I have a look at that report?
Absolutely not. They're official police documents.
Aren't they public
Why
though?
not? I thought filed police reports are public record.
Exactly.
Not in this state, they ain't.
I mean, maybe it is a state thing too, right? Oh, come on, Sheriff, what's the big deal? But on family doesn't account for something. Lenny, a little help here.
Lenny, a little help here? Don't you agree that he's taking by the book too far?
Well, boss, she is his granddaughter, really. I don't think it's any...
Don't you think I know that? There are rules. Am I the only one in here who cares about the law?
Too much coffee? Try not to pop a vein.
Do you want to see the inside of a cell?
Oh, cuff me, officer. Spare me the torment of your rhetorical questions and veiled threats.
Relax, Kathy.
Just follow the rules like everyone else. I've had enough of this nonsense.
Fine.
Fine. Okay, let's look around.
I guess somebody's a winner.
Or a whiner.
Tons of miscellaneous files. I don't see anything labeled as police reports, so those must be elsewhere.
Okay.
A photo of the sheriff shaking hands with some bald guy in a suit. Probably the mayor. It's always the mayor. A gold medal of some kind. Just some photo. Nothing special about it.
Files. Okay, I think we looked at everything already. You know what? I didn't even pay attention to what the next mission is, so let me see. Notebook.
There must be a way to get my hands on that report, but I doubt asking nicely will do.
So we gotta get back there somehow. What if we tase him?
Yeah, that won't get me into trouble at all.
What if we show him this?
What's your opinion on this church?
It's a fine church. I go there myself every Sunday.
Of course you do. How do we get back here though?
What's your opinion on this church?
I think it's a nice enough church. Why?
I don't know. The priest seemed odd. Kinda pushy.
Yeah, I get your point. But I know the guy. He's harmless.
If you say so.
I mean, I doubt we could just walk back here. Hold on.
Hey, that's a restricted area.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Hold on, you guys. Give me 1 minute. Cigarettes.
What really happened to you that night, Grandpa? There must be a way to get my hands on that report.
Maybe we could take away the coffee somehow? Man, what the hell? I know I played this before, guys. I just don't remember what to do.
Just your standard coffee maker. What should I do with... I guess I could mess around with this, but only as a last resort. I should make sure that the cops aren't going to help me willingly first.
Okay, then.
Coffee cups, both...
Okay, so we can't do that. I don't think there's anywhere else.
Kathy, wait.
Hold on.
What?
Do you eat foot? I mean, food?
Absolutely not. I feed on human misery. Relax, Lenny. Yes, I do eat food.
Oh, well, great. Can I buy you food sometime? And also buy food for me? And then maybe we could eat the food together?
No, God, no. Absolutely not. Actually, I'd rather eat a foot. Oh, man. All these seem pretty harsh.
I'm really busy right now. Maybe later.
Oh, okay. See ya.
Kind of achievement for that. I don't know how to show my achievements for the games. Okay, so our first thing would be to get the documents, right? I mean, the files, of course. How do I... If I remember correctly, I think it's this. You gotta put it on the plant, but...
I guess I could mess around with it.
Huh. Okay, maybe I'm doing things out of order then. Let me see if I can talk to him again, guys. If not, maybe we could go back up to the attic at the
Hello,
grandma's
Sheriff.
house?
Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If
Yeah, nothing here to ask though. Do.
That's all for now.
good.
What do I do? Fax machine. Yeah, because they're not gonna let us back here like nothing, so.
I can't while he's sitting there.
Well, that's why I'm trying to freaking put the coffee in the plant, Kathy.
Coffee cups, both.
What if we maybe drink some
Nah,
ourselves?
I'm good.
No?
If he wanted coffee, I'm sure he would.
Okay, guys, first let me go back to the grandma's. If not, then we'll come back here. I know it's something with this, but I might be doing something out of order. And if we still can't go upstairs, then yeah, I think this is where I'm going to start to forget things. I don't see why we would come back here though if we're looking for the files, right?
I shouldn't overstay my welcome.
Ah, damn. What if we call them? Let me see. I doubt it, but you never know. Dorm room. Hold on.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Eileen!
Oh, hi, what's up?
Too complicated to explain.
Oh god.
I'm trying to get a hold of a police report concerning Grandpa, but the cops refused to give it to me.
Yep, the state laws are really strict about that sort of thing.
Ugh, there must be some way to get my hands on it.
Sure, but probably not within the boundaries of the law, Kathy.
Am I hearing this right? Are you encouraging criminal behavior, E?
Oh, I would never!
Police report. Okay then, so what the hell?
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy!
Deuces.
Nah, nothing like no result.
Okay, so it has to be something to do at the police station then, right? Maybe we can ask the grandma, let me see, and maybe she'll give us access to the attic? Maybe? I don't know. Or upstairs?
Oh, hello.
What's up, Grams?
There are a few things
Very well, dear.
I don't see a reason to ask.
Ah, okay then, okay,
Bye,
forget
Grandma.
it.
I'll
Let's go back. Sorry, guys. What do I do next then? I mean, every time I try to spill coffee into the freaking plant, she says not yet. So maybe there's another option. Maybe I gotta keep talking to Lenny. We could try that again, right? Again, it's been a while, so let's try talking to him.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Hey, I need to see the police report from '81 when my grandfather was found by the old sheriff.
We only keep reports filed after 1990 in here, so I'd have to go check the archives in the other room. If it was up to me, I'd be happy to go take a look, but you heard the sheriff before. I'm sorry, but I can't help you unless he approves it.
Ugh, fine.
Okay, now we could do that
Well, gotta go.
option.
See ya.
See ya. There we go. Okay.
All right. Let's see how this plays out.
Okie dokie.
Lenny, quit loitering and make some goddamn coffee.
10-4, coming right up.
Oh, it
Jesus,
better be.
man. Damn. This guy's very pushy. Who are you? Bum? Like how it just says bum, not his real name or anything like that. Guess we could talk to him, right?
Hey,
What? I can't hear you.
hey,
What? I can't hear you.
Oh, is it the TV? I didn't think it was that loud, but sure.
Thanks. That was getting annoying.
hey.
Hi there.
Ask what he's in for.
So, why'd they put you in that cell?
It's all just a big misunderstanding.
Is that so?
Yeah, I didn't mean to steal anything. I was just using my pockets to move the beer to the checkout.
That's the worst excuse I have ever heard.
For your information, I happen to have a deadly fear of shopping carts.
I take my last statement back. This excuse is even worse.
Hey, it wasn't your father who was killed by a shopping cart when you were 8.
I sure hope not.
To be fair, mine wasn't either. It was just Uncle Bob.
Uncle
But that doesn't mean
Bob.
it was any less traumatic, mind you. To this day, I still get nervous breakdowns at grocery stores.
I think I've heard enough, buddy.
You're right. We should stop before the flashbacks begin.
Sorry, guys. I'll shut up during the little dialogue scenes.
Okay, gotta go.
See ya!
See ya.
No wanted posters. I'm disappointed. If I ever feel the urge to clean, I'll know where to go.
Okay, here we go. Police reports. Wait, hold on. Let me click on this stuff first.
Big red gas can with a hose. Somebody probably used that to siphon gas.
Is that a pumpkin? It is, but it's not letting us interact with it. Computer.
A computer monitor. Probably recovered stolen goods. There's no way small town cops would be that up to date with the modern world.
Man, I definitely remember those days. Those big ass monitor screens. Oh, those were the days, guys. Having freaking dial up as well. Fun times. Fun times.
Lenny, for the last goddamn time, stop leaving the locker keys on this table.
Oh.
Always put them back in your desk when you're done. This phone is not here for your personal calls either. The county shouldn't have to pay for your giggly shenanigans. Sheriff.
But yeah, it would suck back then to use internet, but at the same time, if someone's on the phone, you weren't allowed to use it unless you had like, I think DSL, I think you could do that. But if you had like AOL or just dial-up internet in general, sucks for you. I'm not sure when DSL became available. I don't know. Gas can... I think that is it. What if we turn this back on?
Oh,
Poor guy.
oh.
Okay, we'll stop. I might turn it back on though when we leave.
Okay, these must be the archived police reports that Lenny was talking about. Time to start digging. Yes, found it. August 16th, 1981.
There we
Let's
go.
have a look.
Okay, 8/16/81, 11:40 p.m. An individual was encountered on the side of the dirt road a few miles from Conwell Springs, blindly walking forward with his eyes wide open. Damn it. The subject was identified as Joseph Rain. He did not respond when touched or spoken to. He appeared to be dirty from head to toe and wet up to his knees. Mr. Rain was fiercely clutching a small tape recorder, complete with tape. Being cooperative, he could be led into a squad car and transported back to town. 8/17/81, 12:25 a.m. Picked up Mrs. Rain and brought her along with Mr. Rain to the emergency room at the community clinic. 8/17/81, 8 a.m. Upon routine inspection of the patrol car, a tape recorder was found discarded on the back seat, filed as evidence in locker number 5. Oh, hold on. Oh, number 5, you say?
I'm gonna have to get my hands on that recorder.
And how do we do that? Evidence locker.
Locker number 5 is right there, but it requires a key. According to the
Interesting.
note on the table, the locker keys are kept in Lenny's desk.
Ah, damn. Okay, so what if we try to cause some distraction? Right? Oh, he's still looking away. Oh, damn you. Let's do it again. Hold on. Come on.
Time to waste more coffee, I guess.
I'm sorry, plant. You deserve better.
Lenny! Coffee!
Jeez Louise, already? I'll take care of it, boss.
Come on, Kathy, move it, move it, move it, move it. What? No, no. Oh, what the? I didn't go back there. What? Oh, that is so dumb. I thought maybe we could use that as a distraction to get the keys. Oh, what the hell? Okay, this sucks. How am I gonna distract them? What if we... Hold on, guys. Let me try this again. Maybe I did it wrong.
Good idea, but
Peekaboo! Let me see if we can try it one more time. Right? And maybe I
appreciate the
gotta...
help, little-
Sorry.
Appreciate
Oh my god. Please put the coffee in the plant, Kathy. Okay, so it doesn't let us. So maybe we gotta call the phone? Let's try that. Poor plant. It's just drowning with freaking coffee. Okay, here we go. Dorm. Okay, that's the dorm. Let's call Eileen from here then? I don't know.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
Okay, this isn't helpful.
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Later. Okay, guys, how am I gonna distract them now? Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, sir. Let me try talking to Lenny. Maybe we can tell him to go somewhere else for a bit. I don't know. Let me see.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Sure, I'll show him the police report I stole from under his nose. That's a great idea.
Okay, what else do we do here then? Oh, we could go back to the grandma's house and show her this, right? But that's gonna be a waste of time.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
What can I do?
Hey, do you mind if I use this phone here?
Sorry, that's not allowed.
Really?
I can't while he's sitting there.
Okay, what now then?
Fax machines.
Ah, there we go. Persuade him to distract Lenny. I almost called him Kenny.
You need to keep the blonde cop out there busy for a while.
I do?
$10 says you do.
I'd say my services in this matter are worth at least $20.
9.
15.
8.
Fine, 10.
7.
Deal.
Damn,
Good.
Kathy.
So, what am I doing again?
Distract that young cop in the lobby. I don't care how you do it, as long as you keep him occupied for a while.
Okay then, let me know when.
Will do. Okay, gotta go.
See ya.
I guess we go talk to Lenny now, right? And then we tell him he's causing some type of ruckus, and then... Let me see.
Hey, the jail is off limits. You shouldn't be in there.
Oh, sorry. I just heard someone yelling. I think that guy in the cell needs some help.
Ah, what now?
Poor Lenny. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I have to make...
Move it, move it, move it.
Okay,
Sorry, I didn't mean
let's
to cut her
find
off
the key
there.
to locker number 5. Got it.
Okay, let's I guess do the coffee thing one more time and drown this poor little plant. Alright, here we go. Nice. Let me see, can we talk to him again?
Hey,
Hi there.
Never mind.
okay,
See ya.
See ya.
Locker number 5 is right there.
Come on, Kathy, we have the key.
all right, got it.
Okay, hold on, let me get a look at this.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting close to finding the source. I have a promising new theory. It should be ready for a test soon.
Okay, attic, huh?
I don't have anything to say about that.
Really? Okay then.
Not now.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let's head back to the grandma's house. Before we go, we gotta turn on the TV
Oh.
and let them suffer. Deuces, Lenny. Can we go straight upstairs or do we gotta talk to the grandma?
I should probably ask Grandma first.
Okay then. I don't know why, but the ambience is very relaxing. I just love the soundtrack to this game. Very calming.
Oh, hello, dear.
What's up, Grandma? What's the gossip?
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Okay. Attic.
Would you mind if I took a look in the attic?
I suppose it would do no harm. Come with me.
Thanks, Grandma.
You're welcome, dear. Be careful now.
Oh man, it is freaking dark up here. Spooky.
Nothing. The bulb must be burned out.
Oh god, okay. So can we even look around? No, we can't. So I do notice when the mouse isn't like lit up like a yellow color, you can't really look around or there's nothing there to look at like downstairs. Okay, so let's go back down and maybe she knows where the light bulbs are at. Imagine we gotta go to the store and buy them. That'll be funny.
Oh,
Yo,
hello,
Grandma. The light bulb is out. Can we take one of these?
There are a few things I...
Very well.
Attic.
The lights are out in the attic.
Oh, well, there should be a whole box of light bulbs around here somewhere.
Do you remember where?
Now, where did I put it?
Hold on, you guys.
Oh, dear, I think it's in the attic.
That's just terrific.
I'm sure you'll figure it out, dear.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Someone's at my doorbell. I didn't really get a chance to listen to what she said.
The
Let me go
lights
through
are
it
out in
again.
the
Sorry.
attic.
Oh, well, there should be a whole box of light bulbs around here somewhere.
Do you remember where?
Now, where did I put it? Oh, dear, I think it's in the attic.
That's just terrific.
I'm sure you'll figure it out, dear.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Okay then, we can't take none of these then, right? Okay. I believe there's a lamp that we could probably borrow one from. Yeah, here. Okay.
Free light bulb. Score.
Score!
The bulb looks burned out. I'll have to replace it.
Okay, well, go ahead and do that. Come on, Kathy, you got the stuff. There we go.
There we go.
Alright, cool. Hit the switch. Okay. What is this? Is this like a metal detector? Yeah, it is.
An electronic metal detector. Kinda clunky for a person to lug around without a specific use for it.
Right?
Various books and office supplies. Nothing in particular catches the eye.
An industrial-sized jug of detergent.
Various books.
Okay, nothing else here. Shelves, book.
A thick book about math.
Oh god, no. I hate math.
An old typewriter covered in cobwebs.
Is that it? Drawers.
Empty.
What about this one?
Empty.
Come on.
An old typewriter cup. Decades old coffee. Lovely. Mr. Bear! How did you get all the way up there? Good idea. You just keep watch. I'll do the searching.
That's funny. Okay, what else? This briefcase over here. Oh god. Locked briefcase, huh? You know what we should have mentioned? Oh, you know what? Let me look at the report first, guys. Hold on. Not the report, sorry. Oh, we already did that, right? Yeah. Yeah, we did this. Okay. I'll bring this up to the grandma after we finish what we're doing up here. Math book. The Secrets of Infinite Numbers. Okay. Red mark prime numbers 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. 11, no, I'm sorry. 3, 1, 4, 5, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. Oh my god, I can't even read today. What the hell? 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 9. 26, 53, 5. Oh, what the hell, you guys? Hold on, he did mention something in the tape, right?
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've
3
been
red.
working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting close to finding the source. I have a promising new theory. It should be ready for a test soon.
3 red, 1 blue, and 2 yellow, right? Is what he said? Sorry, guys. I'm a bit slow when it comes to math. Or just... yeah,
Note
math
to
in
self.
general.
Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of
3
3
red,
red roses,
1
a
blue,
violet,
and 2 yellow.
and 2 yellow tulips. I've been
Okay.
I just with anyway.
I should probably write that down just so I don't gotta go back and forth with this too much. Ah, damn it. 3 red. So let's go back to the math book because they are by color. So 3 red, 1 blue, and 2 yellow. Prime numbers. Okay. 3 red. So 2, 3, 5. Oh, damn. and 2 yellow. Oh my god. Hold on, you guys. Give me 1 minute to figure this out. I feel like it might be a lot more simpler than I'm making it out to be. So hold on. 3 red, 1 blue, and 2 yellow. Okay, guys. So I think it is more simpler than I made it out to be. So I think I got these right. So let's try 1. And then I believe it was 31. I could be wrong.
Yes!
There we go. Okay. So it is way more simpler. Really? That's it? Okay then. Hold on, let me go ahead and be nosy and
Let's see what's in here.
check what's in the envelope here.
There were 2 pictures, a newspaper clipping, a key, and a tape inside.
Right.
Oh, and a single copper penny, too, for some reason.
Interesting. Not sure what a penny is gonna do to help us, but whatever. Small key, newspaper
Tragic
clipping.
drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conwell Lake. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975. Tragic story. I wonder why Grandpa saved this.
Huh. Interesting.
Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training, McConnell Air Force Base, 1941.
Okay, now we're getting some more questions to ask.
Looks overexposed. I can't make much out. I think I see trees in the background, but most of the picture is just bright white. There's probably some way to enhance this back at school. I'll figure it out tomorrow when I'm back.
Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and listen to this cassette tape.
The tape I found in the briefcase, labeled answering machine. It should play fine in Mr. Dicto.
Mr. Dicto. Play.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep. Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby. Well, anyways, I hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
You people make me sick. We're never coming back. Don't call, don't write. If you ever try to contact us, I will call the police.
Joseph, you there? It's me, Cocky. It happened to me too. You're the only one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
I wonder who this Cocky is.
I'm gonna assume the second person was probably Kathy's mother, right? I mean, there was some drama between them too, so... And it can't be Kathy. Kathy was probably too young to, Yeah, anyway, I guess we're done here. Let's go ahead and go downstairs and talk to the grandmother. Can we take the light bulb back? Let me see.
That's better. That's better.
What's better? I mean, the freaking light is off.
That's better.
Or whatever, Kathy. I have no clue what you're talking about here.
A small table lamp. A small table lamp.
Is it... Did it get replaced with a new light bulb? It looks like it did, huh? Sorry, grandmother. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and talk to her then.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Do you know anything about a young girl drowning around here?
Oh, yes. was the saddest thing. She was only 16. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember the name of the girl or her family?
I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's okay, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
McConnell Air Force Base?
Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conwell Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war. I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So, when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that terrible war, together with his best friend Charles and my brother Andrew. Those were nerve-wracking years. I was so worried I thought I would burst. Every short visit from Joseph was a joy, but he kept going back to the front, to my great dismay. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops until he passed.
Does the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with. Every time I wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
But to get back to the subject, you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not, but the Air Force might be a good place to start.
Okay then, so let's go ahead and ask her about the other stuff that we have.
See you later, Grams.
Oh, damn it.
Take care.
No, hold on. Sorry.
There are a few...
Very well.
Okay, let's start from the penny.
Does this coin mean anything to you, Grandma?
I'm afraid not, dear.
Okay.
Do you recognize this key, Grandma? I found it in the attic.
I'm afraid not, dear.
Okay.
Do you know anything about this story, Grandma?
Not much, dear. It was the saddest thing. The girl was only 16 years old. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember their names?
Let me think. I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's quite all right, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always deeply affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family to ease their pain. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Okay.
Sorry guys, I was having a freaking sneeze attack here. Oh my god, these allergies. I do gotta take off in a few minutes, but I do want to see if I could finish this day 1 chapter.
Look at this photo I found in the locked briefcase.
Goodness, I haven't seen that picture in years. This was taken when Joseph was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base. That's him right there on the left.
What about the other two?
I don't remember the name of the smiling man in the back. The gentleman on the right was Joseph's best friend, Charles Wade.
Okay, Charles Wade, and what about this picture?
Grams, can you tell me anything about this picture?
It looks awfully bright. Perhaps something was wrong with the camera.
Yeah, maybe. I should try to figure something out tomorrow at the university.
Okay then,
I found this book in the attic. Recognize it?
Oh, yes.
She's probably
I
a
bought
genius
it
for
Joseph's
math.
Birthday once.
There you go.
He was always fascinated by numbers. He believed that math could explain everything in this world.
He was a man of science. There's no denying that.
Okay, so he liked math. Okay.
I don't think we need to discuss that anymore since I've been able to open the briefcase.
Okay, what about this?
Hey, Grandma, do you recognize this tape recorder?
Oh, yes, Mr. Dicto. Joseph used to carry that thing with him everywhere. He could be absent-minded at times. It helped him remember things.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Police report.
I got the dictaphone already. I don't think there's anything else in there I need to mention.
Okay then, so we showed this to her. Okay, we showed everything to her now, so...
What can you tell me about Charles Wade?
Well, I do know he has made quite a name for himself since he and Joseph went to war together. Apparently, he came up with some brilliant piece of engineering for the airplanes. They use it everywhere now.
Any idea how to get in touch with him?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years. He and Joseph grew apart before you were born.
Any particular reason for that?
Oh, not that I know of.
Come on, Grams, you know something. The way you said that right there. Okay, I guess that's it then, right?
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Can we go now, or... Oh, you know what? Let's try going through the phone book and calling the Air Force base, right? Let me see. Oh wait, we gotta go through the phone book first. Yeah.
All right, got it.
Alright, cool. We might as well try to get Charles Wade's number too.
No result for that. Damn, no Charles Wade in here.
Oh really?
Was worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number.
Oh, that makes sense.
No hit for Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to have an office in this small county anyway. I should try to get a hold of him some other way.
Maybe if we call the Air Force Base, they might tell us more about him? I don't know.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Okay,
Do you know anything about what happened to
Why not?
Joseph Rain in '81?
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time. He'd left the Air Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Springs citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was found by the sheriff all messed up, walking out of the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
Any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay, what can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
Well, Joseph Rain is a legend around here. His pile of medals weighs more than my car. I was fortunate enough to meet him before he suffered his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made General if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh, your family, ma'am?
Granddaughter.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Appreciate it, buddy. So, about him quitting.
I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but some say the war broke him. PTSD. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this aura about him, like he wasn't afraid of anything. Maybe it was just guilt. He ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts.
okay, I don't think he's gonna know anything about this.
I don't see a reason to ask him.
Yeah, okay, so let's ask him about
What
this
can
one.
you tell me about McConnell Air Force Base?
This is one of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S., established during World War I. The main purpose of it is to train fighter pilots. The McConnell Flight School is well renowned all around the country. In the late 80s, the school started accepting a limited number of civilian applicants due to the high demand. Some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rain, and Brett Savior Myers, trained at this very base. Charles Wade, the great industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former chief mechanic here, the late Niles Bloom.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson. Do you recognize the aviator call sign Cocky?
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any suggestions?
The only
I mean,
person
Charles
I can
Wade.
think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
Yeah.
The billionaire. He was stationed at McConnell?
He was, up until the point when he founded Wade Industries in the 60s.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you can make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
No can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
Pretend to be a cop, plead with them.
But what if it was a matter of life and death?
Ma'am, if you're in a life-threatening situation, I suggest you call 911.
But what if it was
Oh,
a...
so-
Ma'am,
okay.
if you're in
Try this one.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
Nice try. Do you know what caller ID is? Can clearly see that you're not calling from the station. Goodbye.
Come on,
Damn,
Kathy.
I
We
can't
just
pull that
told
off
him.
if I call from here.
We just told him that we were his granddaughter. What the hell? Okay, let's I remember this part. We had to go back to the police station and call from there. Anyway, I don't know why Kathy would try to pretend to be a cop when we just told him we were the granddaughter to Joseph Rain. Okay, so let's try to drown this plant one more time. Poor plant, man. Come on. Go, 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 go. Okay, here we go, guys. Let me turn this off. Here we go.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
I wonder if I could just came here first and just talked to him, right? Anyway,
I'm
it don't
trying to
matter
get
no
a
more.
hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you can make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
No can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
There we go.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
I can see that you're actually calling from the station. You say you're a cop? You don't sound like a cop.
Ignore his doubts, trying to report him, accuse him of being sexist. Let's try this one.
Am I going to have to report you for obstruction of justice, sir?
Now that's hardly necessary, ma'am. Why don't you just put the sheriff on and we'll sort this out?
Crap.
Damn it. Okay, let's try the other option then.
McConnell Air Force.
Hi.
Sure
Okay,
thing.
hold on. Let's get straight to it.
I'm trying...
I'm sorry.
Is there...
No can.
Pretend to be a
I
cop.
do...
And we'll try this one.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, tell him, Kathy.
So sexist.
Now that's hardly what...
Do you have any idea what I have to go through every day? Nobody takes me seriously. The dirty looks, the sexual innuendos,
Relax, okay? I'll check the files. It's 555-7641.
Thanks, buddy.
Damn. Okay, can we call from here? Let me see. I hope they don't have caller ID though.
Residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm
Okay,
calling
hold
for
on.
Charles Wade.
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
I'd just like to have a quick word with Mr. Wade. It's about my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
But
this conversation is over. Unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
Well, damn. Okay
a
then.
stuck-up, overclass witch. Well, she hasn't heard the last from me. I'm going to talk to that old man one way or another.
I don't think she's gonna answer this time, right? Probably not.
You've reached Erica Wade.
Oh, damn.
I want to put a message in here, but I'm not sure what. I think I'll sleep on it and try to figure out something tomorrow.
Okay then, so let's just... I guess we can leave now, right?
Oh.
Later, buddy. Have fun with your TV. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what else to do here then. Let me see.
Charles Wade. I don't know how, but I will talk to you one way or another.
Okay then,
I don't want to show him.
you know what, let's talk... Excuse me. Let's talk to this guy here. He knows more about Lenny since Lenny's younger.
I don't want to show him that.
Okay then.
Do you know anything about the drowning here in 1975? 16-year-old girl?
You have a memory problem? I told you I haven't been working here that long.
Oh, that's right. Okay, my bad.
Besides, even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Juvenile cases are a sensitive matter.
Easy there, buddy. Sheesh.
He's new in town. I don't think he... I don't want to show him that.
I guess that's it then, right? Oh, was there something else I could do in the back office? Let me see. In the back room. Hold on, Kathy. Sorry. Go, go, go. How am I gonna do this? Evidence locker. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do now.
Charles Wade. I wonder who this cocky person really...
Oh, okay.
I don't have anything to say about that.
Let me try calling... Who else do I call then? What if we call Eileen and maybe she can help us with something? I don't know. Let me see.
Hi, this is Eileen.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, hi. What?
I'm trying to track down this young girl who drowned in the lake here.
Okay. How hard can a dead person be to track down? They tend to stay in one place, you know.
Ha, very funny, E. I don't even know her name, just when she died.
Oh, well, there must be some way to connect a name to that date.
Yeah, maybe. I don't need to ask her about that. I'm trying to find this guy, but all I have is his nickname, Cocky.
Well, what do you know about the guy?
Not much. I think he was in the Air Force and served with Grandpa.
Maybe you could try to find somebody in the Air Force who knew him then?
Yeah, that might be worth a shot. I don't need to ask her about...
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
When
gotta go.
exactly
Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
was the date? Police report.
Tragic
Newspaper
drowning
clipping.
in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975.
Okay, so there is something I clicked on by accident in the early part of the game. So let's go back to the cemetery and see if we can find the date to that. Later, Lenny. Enjoy your coffee for like the 20th time or how many times I've ever spilled it on the plant. It's probably been at least a good 8 to 10 times, right? I don't know, guys. I really do want to learn how to like ride a Harley one day. You know, that's probably one of my biggest, I don't want to say my biggest dreams, but you know, that is something I do want to learn eventually. I just don't trust how other people drive. Okay, so let's start looking. Which was this one? Oh, who's this?
All right, this is the right date. Looks like her name was Lily Myers. I should try to get a hold of her family.
Okay, then hold on. Who are you, fella?
I wonder what that kid is doing here all alone. Hey, kid.
Hi, yourself.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Huh, I like you, kid. You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
I don't see her.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Whatever.
I like how it actually shows Kathy just like looking around in different directions. There's no one here though.
I shouldn't leave while that kid is alone.
Why not? No, I'm kidding. And he's gone. Dun dun dun.
Kid? Guess he found his mom. Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different.
Right. Okay, so now can we at least go back to the grandmothers and call up the Myers family? I don't really see the point of going back to the police station because I don't think they had a phone book. So I'm trying to I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to rush this last part here just because I really do gotta go. I still gotta eat and then take off. Okay, here we go, guys. Lily Myers.
She's been dead for 2 decades. I could try to find someone in her family, but I'll need a full name.
Wait, what?
She's been dead for 2 decades.
Okay, so I'm guessing we gotta go back to the freaking police station. Damn it. Or what the hell's a weird teleportation there? Let me ask the grandmother, maybe she'll know.
Oh. There are a few things I very well. I found out that the drowned girl's name was Lily Myers. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Oh, how could I forget? Sue, Jack, and their children, Lily and Nathan.
Do they still live around here?
Mother and son do. I see them in town from time to time. They live somewhere near the lake.
But not the father.
No. He disappeared not long after Lily took her own life.
Huh,
Oh,
interesting.
she killed herself. That's news to me.
Oh, that girl had been troubled for years. Truman made an official statement later. It was no accident.
I see. Do you know how I can reach the family?
Not really, dear. Like I said, they tend to keep to themselves.
Okay, then, so we can
Bye,
look up
Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
the Myers family in the phone book, right? Okay, let me see.
All right, found an address.
New location added. Alright, cool. To the Batmobile. Or I think as Kathy calls it, the Catmobile, right? Let me see. Or is that a different game? No, I'm pretty sure it is the Catmobile. Ooh, the music is freaking eerie. What the hell? Yeah, the Catmobile. Oh man, the music. What the
55
hell?
degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully.
It's very eerie, very mysterious in a way too. Oh,
Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Good to know.
right,
There's a ton of discarded cigarette butts.
right.
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Kathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
I think I remember this part.
You again.
I mean, the answer is pretty obvious with this hint giving it away. Let's try. Oh, damn, that was rude. I didn't even get the chance.
Won't you ever get...
I'm not leaving until I get some answers.
Bite me.
Bite me. Hold on, let me try to be quicker about this.
Just...
Go, go, go.
Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it. Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
Okay.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
Oh my, oh now that was a good one. You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Now that's an understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside? Now, this here's my boy Nathan. He's special. Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
Really, you gotta call him Big Guy? Okay.
Very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are more than what they seem. Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan. Nice view
window.
of the lake from here. What you doing, big fella?
Drawing.
Oh yeah? What are you drawing?
The nice red man.
You mean Santa?
No, the nice red man.
Now, what did I say about raising your voice at strangers?
Sorry, Mama. I'll be nice. The red man is nice.
Don't mind him. He gets so absorbed in his drawings thanks to that wild imagination of his, just like his sister.
The red man, you say?
Nah, he's stuck in his
Okay then. What else can we look at?
elk by the looks of it. They're fairly common in Conwell Woods. Nice painting. It's signed LM.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume the daughter drew this for them, right? Or painted this for them.
Yet another burial ground for
Oh, we already did that. Okay, my bad.
So you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when my grandfather came to see you?
Well, he knocked on my door a few years after Lily had passed away. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like if I was absolutely sure that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
All right. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers right there on the wall.
I see, it's beautiful. So, in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Huh. Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but this is the only one I have left. I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
Art collector Lily Myers Art.
Tell me about this art collector person.
Yeah.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Huh. Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks. So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces looked like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
Okay, then maybe we can show her the pictures and she'll recognize one of them?
No reason to show her that.
Maybe it's one of the guys in the pictures, basically, is what I meant to say.
I'd rather just ask.
Yeah, okay, how about this one?
Hey, Sue, do you recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day. And... no way. That's him. The man who bought the paintings. He's much younger here, but there's no mistake in
Charles or Andrew? Which one?
Are you sure?
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5,000 in cash.
That's very helpful, Sue. Thanks. Ugh. Another question from the elusive Mr. Wade.
I know the grandma mentioned the brother was with them, right? So I'm pretty sure it was this picture. Unless she was talking about something else. I guess that is it for now, guys.
No reason to show her that.
Yeah,
No reason to show her that.
how about this one?
What do you think about this church?
It's a good church. I go there from time to time. I bring Nate, too, when that boy needs the fear of God put into him.
Okay then. Oh damn, let me ask her all this stuff. I'm not really sure if this matters, but
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
right?
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
Interesting.
Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and whatnot. And she and Nathan were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was 10, she started drawing, always doodling on just about anything she could get her hands on. We didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants. Nothing worked. About a year later, she just gave up. And well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
You know, I've been through something similar. My mom. She never killed herself, but, well, she came close.
That's a damn shame. I heard about her problems. Is she doing any better now?
Better isn't the word I'd use. I had to put her in a place where she couldn't hurt anyone, including herself.
Yeah, life ain't easy for any of us. Flip a few coins along the way, and I could have ended up somewhere like that myself. I'm awfully sorry things went that way for you, Ma. Anyhow.
Thanks, Sue. Taking it one step at a time.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the only thing to do, right?
I don't need to ask her about...
Alright, cool.
I don't need to ask...
Cool.
So, Charles Wade was the one who bought those paintings from you?
Yep. Like I said, he gave me $5,000 for Lily's paintings. If you want to know his reasons, you're going to have to ask the man himself.
Okay, then.
What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him, aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
I guess that's it then, guys. I think we're done with the questions here, right?
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
Alright, cool.
It's getting late. I should head back to the city.
I mean, no, that wouldn't make sense, right? How old is the bum anyway? Because she did mention that he's serving time, but I don't think it's him.
Hey, you're still up.
Could just be a coincidence,
I
right?
was wondering when you'd show up. How did it go?
Long story. I found out about some stuff that happened when I was a kid.
Wow, what a mystery. So what's the plan now?
Grandpa is still gone and nothing I can do can change that. Besides, it's all dead ends anyway. I don't know yet, but I'll figure something out. Some shut-eye is a plan. I'm about to pass out. I don't know yet, but I'll figure something out.
I don't know yet, but I'll figure something out.
What about this Charles Wade? You still haven't talked to him. And that strange bright picture you showed me? Those tapes? Listen, I know this guy.
Eileen, relax. We can talk about it tomorrow, okay?
Oh, it's way too late now.
Oh, I couldn't possibly sleep now. I'm way too excited.
Well, that makes one of us. Nighty.
Good night, Kat.
Poor Eileen. She just wants to help.
Hey, Kathy, wake up.
Oh, that's scary.
You are so lucky there are no sharp objects near this bed.
Guess what? I got an idea.
Please tell me it involves you taking a sabbatical.
Haha, so you found all this evidence, right? Pictures, tapes, and stuff?
I guess.
Stuff?
Why?
Well, as you know, I have a computer. And I know this hacker guy, Dave, and... Oh, never mind. I'll just write you a note. You go back to sleep.
Seriously, Eileen, sometimes I just marvel at how your brain works.
I know, right?
Poor Eileen. That night, Kathy dreams.
Are you sure you want to do this, Catherine? You still have time, if you think there's any chance you would change your mind.
I'm sure, Doctor. Just get it out of me.
Whoa, she looks way younger
but
here.
Please, don't tell my mom.
I'm sorry, but we have to do that. It's the law.
Nobody has to know. Just pretend it slipped your mind. It's none of her business. It's my choice to make. Is this what I think it is?
It's none of her business. It's my choice to make. I have enough shit going on with her already. This would just add fuel to the fire.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Fine. Let's just get this over with then.
Right this way.
Oh, okay, you know what? Yeah, I believe she got September 26, 1995, day 2. Yeah, so I believe the kid at the cemetery was her kid, right?
That dream.
Yeah, okay. Damn. Oh boy, that is so tough to handle and go through. At any age, to be honest with you guys.
I guess Eileen went to class. I probably should too. Nah.
Freaking Kathy. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it for now. Again, I do gotta take off now. But yeah, so far there's some things that's a bit blurry to me. You know, like I mentioned last time, like there's some things I remember, some things I kind of forgot. I did forget like the main plot of the story, which is now slowly coming back to me. But I'm really enjoying the game, guys. I don't know why, but this is just... I mean, I know why, of course, but you know, this game is just really one of my favorite games. So, but I can't wait until we get through this and go on to the second one, because the second one I don't know anything about. I just want to make sure I have, you know, a fresh memory about what happened in this game. Again, like I mentioned in the intro, just in case oh my god. In case the two stories connect, at least we know what happened. You know, if they don't connect, then hey, so be it. I don't mind playing this. But if they do, at least I'm not going to be clueless about this. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. And I hope I did pretty well for my first upload. Anyway, again, thank you all for watching. And I'll talk to you next time. Later, everyone. Take care.